Hi everybody, it's Saturday here in Oregon. It is a beautiful fall day right now. About 55 degrees outside Fahrenheit, and the sun is shining. Had been raining for most of the week, but today blue sky, a little bit of clouds, but relatively gorgeous fall day. Thought I'd do a quick little workbench update. Just been kind of just busy. Haven't had a whole lot of time to do much last week or so, whenever my last video was, but did get a few things done, so I just thought I'd show you what I have completed or started to work on. Not so much completed, but worked on, and some new items that I picked up and I thought you guys might be interested in. First things first, I started painting some American Revolution British Grenadiers from Warlord Games. They're plastic figures for black powder, and I decided to do a few figures. I'm just going to paint these. I'm going to put them up on eBay just to sell. But I just thought I'd show you what I've completed so far. This here, let me zoom in a little bit here, was my test figure. Well, that was my test figure. Wasn't too bad. I know I've said this before, but I really dislike putting together plastic figures. But I got the box at a decent price, so I bought it, and reminded me of just how much I hate putting plastic figures together. But anyway, so that was the test figure, and show you these are not done, they are in process. So there's this Grenadier. I still have a lot of work to do. I'm going to show you something with these. And I'm sure this was a design choice by Warlord or whoever made these things, but you look here at the gun stock, it's hollowed out. Okay, so there's a ridge that actually shapes what the gun stock is supposed to look like, but it's actually indented. Unlike, oh, here, I'll show you this figure. So unlike this one, where, you know, the gun stock is a solid piece, right? It actually kind of juts out like a regular gun stock. Okay, so there's that. I really don't like how focus. I really don't like how that's indented at all. I think that's just looks horrible. So we're just painting along with these, kind of going through. I put up a couple of photos up on Facebook on a couple of groups of this particular figure, and I know people get really angst about how you paint uniform colors. These are my figures, folks. I'm painting them the way I want them. So anyway, so there's that. There was, in the box, there was a couple of light infantry. Again, here's an example of that gun stock, how it's just kind of hollowed out. Yeah, the poses are really weird on these Warlord figures. There's just some, like, I'm going to show you this one where he's kind of in a firing position here. the arms don't really kind of match up the way I would think. Like I learned how to fire a gun when I was a young boy, and I don't think I've ever held the rifle that close. My hand would have been out here somewhere to steady it a little bit better. It's just weird things like that that just don't make sense. And it didn't matter how much I tried to mix and match arms and things like that to what the guns were, and just, it didn't seem right. So there's that. There's a box of those things that I'm painting up. They're going to go up on eBay. I am working on the drummer, trying to get the details right on that, the coat. So yeah, these are Warlords black powder American Revolution 28mm Grenadiers. So there's that, and I'm gonna move some stuff over and change the camera a little bit, and then I'm going to show you a couple of other items that I picked up. So I'll be right back. Okay folks, I'm back. Lighting around a little bit here. Okay, so for the most part, I think I might have done this before, but I use this wet palette by Masterson's, and it works really well. I've not had an issue with it in the past or anything like that, but I've heard enough good things about this one, this everlasting wet palette, and I think this one here. I had a Kickstarter for this, I want to say last year or something, by Warlord Games. And then a couple of friends of mine bought it, and they said they really liked it. So I went and I bought one. And part of the reason I bought one is I wanted something a little bit larger than this. But the only thing that I can find that was kind of like the next size up from Masterson, because I would have bought another one of these, was twice the size of this. So as you can see, this one's a little bit longer. Now my workbench isn't that large, so I went, and after some recommendations from a few friends, and then looking at the actual size, I bought the large palette, which you saw in size comparison between the Masterson. It's a little bit larger, so it has a little bit bigger area. So I bought one, and it's fairly simple to put together and stuff. Just a large box that comes with, when you buy it as a set, it comes with two of these foam pieces, not foam, but the sponge. Sorry, can't English today. Sponge down at the bottom, and then I bought a package of sheets for it, and it arrived in the mail a few days ago. I kind of set it all up, and I just put water in it. Just wanted to see how long this was going to last, and so far for about 3 days, no, 4 days now, this has actually stayed pretty wet. I'm actually going to use this on another project, so I will do a little bit more in depth, give you a little bit more in use review of this once I have it. The lid itself is really very tight, like you need like 2 hands to actually kind of take it off. It really seals, which is a good thing. all right, for a wet palette. But it also comes with this little paint tray, which actually has some earth magnets on it, which actually connects to the side, so you can actually kind of, you know, stick it to the side of your box, use it, take it off, whatever. So there was that. And I also saw, I picked these up off an ad off of Facebook. And this, work this out here, is a magnifying eyeglass bracket. So I saw, like I said, I saw this. I'll put a link to both of those, the palette and this, down in the description. But bought this because the one that I had, I couldn't upgrade the magnification on it. This one comes with the kit that I bought, a magnification of 1 to 3, okay, with stops in between, or 3.5 actually, and has an adjustable front, so you can actually adjust the magnifier any way you want, so you can flip it up out of your way if you want to. It has an adjustable LED light on it. See? And it doesn't fit over your glasses like another, like, visor would. So if you wear glasses, you would have to take your glasses off, but once you put, you know, like the 3X or 3.5 on or anything, you won't need a pair of glasses. Actually, it fits rather snugly. This adjusts completely, so you can push it up out of your way. Comes with a nice little case. I'll just show you how this kind of just fits in here like this. And it just goes in like that. And then you can adjust it any way you see or need. Okay, so whatever you're working on. I actually kind of just tried this out, just looking through, you know, at some miniatures and things like that, and it really does work. This is going to be a big bonus to painting the larger scale figures, for painting very small detail. I'm starting to try to get into painting the larger scale stuff, with really trying to get some really good detail on the face, things like that. So this is going to help. So there's that. This, and it comes with this nice little case. Actually has in here, this is to clean the lenses. This is also a little cleaning cloth for the lenses. So yeah, and that comes with a nice little case. Also, it has, if you don't want to use it like a pair of eyeglasses, it does have this little strap. You can remove the eyeglass ear holders and replace it with this, and you can use it like it's just a regular visor. So I think this was about 30 bucks. Again, I'll put a link to the website for this up in the description as well. And then the last thing I did, I'm gonna have to change camera angles again. Actually, I'll just film it on my phone. I picked up a new storage system for my paints, both my oils and my acrylics, and I stopped the video. I'll show you that, and then we'll call it a day. So I picked up some new, essentially they're nail polish holders. I got this off of Amazon and was able to take all the paint storage that I had from all over the place. I had, you know, like MDF storage things and other little trays and boxes and stuff like that. And I was able to buy these nail polish holders. So you can see here that the top one is full. And I've got pretty much all of my paint up here, and I have a little bit of everything. So the top shelf is all the really big bottles and mediums and primer and stuff like that that I use. And then some washes, things like that, some the foundry paint stuff. There's Vallejo bottles back behind that. Some of the Citadel washes. Some AK Interactive paints. And then also in the back here, some of the Scale 75 single pigment paints, the acrylic stuff. And over here again, some more of the artist acrylics. Again, more of the some of the Scale 75, okay, but essentially single pigment artist acrylics. On this shelf, the top shelf has got the new Chimera paints that I've purchased, and then all of the oil paints that I own are all together. Now, the only thing that I wasn't capable of getting into these racks, because essentially I just kind of ran out of room, these last bottles of Tamiya. I have some Humbrol paints sitting over there too, some enamels and things like that, and a big jar of printer's ink back there. So just thought I'd show you that as part of my update for today. Again, it cost me free shipping from Amazon, and the whole apparatus cost me, I think, 35 bucks. It's all metal. Not bad. All right, so that was the new nail polish holder for my paints that I've purchased. Again, it was off of Amazon that I got that. And so I just thought I'd just show you, like I said, real quick, little update. I think we're probably closing in about 15 minutes or so on this update. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope everybody's having a great week, a wonderful weekend. I hope the weather where you're at is good, and I hope you're doing well with all your painting projects. Again, thank you to everybody who has subscribed over the last week or so. I appreciate it. Everybody, please leave a comment down below if you have any questions about anything. Please like, share, talk about the videos if you feel they're interesting. And I'll talk to you guys probably in another week and a half. Family and I are going away on vacation, so I won't be able to do anything next week, but I'll be back the week after that. So, I'll talk to you all soon. Everybody have a wonderful weekend and a great week ahead. Bye.